Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and welcome to NerdTube. And we have a fan film reaction for you. It's called The Horn of Gondor, a Lord of the Rings fan film. I'm here with my partner in crime, cousin Cheeto. How you doing?
Doing good. Excited to check out a Lord of the Rings fan film for the first time on our channel here.
It's good that we mix it up, and that's what we are
Mhm.
here. Who we are here at NerdTube. Let me quickly talk to you about who made this film. It's made by Rosenthal ZS. Less than 10,000 subscribers, but this film in the last 3 years has got 2.7 million views.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think it's about time we see what all the fuss is about.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's check it out. You ready?
I'm ready.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Rosenthal. I had somebody who used to call me Jason Rosenthal. I'm like, oh god.
Aransul, the wandering wind, you that
Ooh.
arise on the vast
Oh,
plains
nice drone
of
shot.
Rohan. Tell us about the young nation of the Horse Lords. Thunder of hooves, an earthquake, as when they ran first through your homeland so many centuries ago. Why did they come? Why did they advance from the north? Those who we in Gondor know as the Rohirrim. 500 years before the coronation of King Elisar, our land was invaded by fierce hordes of Balkoth. Battle after battle was lost. It was then when the ruling steward of Gondor, Kirion, placed his hope to the north, to the legendary Eorlingas. 6 volunteers departed on a perilous mission to plea for allegiance to our cause.
I was based on the films. I saw the outfits.
They ventured far and
I
without
mean,
peace to the ancestral realm of Rohirrim, Eothiod. However, the road was guarded.
What the hell?
Nights fell, one after the other, until only one was left. Barandir. Although starved and drained, he made his way upon the border of Eothiod.
Just like the Gondor outfit, that tree, the white tree, and everything.
oh yeah. I mean, but that's from the
From the
books
film.
too.
Yeah, but it feels like it definitely copies
Hey, it's
from the
probably
movie.
yeah. I like how baggy his.
Oh, his horse is done for.
Poor horse.
It's a really clever horse they got there to do that. Oh, horse is lame.
Listen, this is how Ghost of Tsushima lost me. So
Yeah. At least he's got meal. He's got food.
I think he's trying to heal the.
Yeah, I'm just
wound.
joking.
Hold on, Baldur.
I mean, he could make some glue, you know.
God, that horse is so well trained. I read in the comments before we started watching that somebody said that the horse deserved an Oscar, and now after watching this this opening scene, I can see why.
Yeah. So I take it the horse died.
Yeah.
Man. 0 out of 10. Poor horse.
It wasn't slain. It just died. You know. So.
No, well, no, it got hit with something.
Yeah, but he never slain it. If you know what I mean. Like
I know.
he tried his best. Really good locations, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
Look at more great drone shot again.
I really feel like they're in New Zealand.
Could be.
Where are you, writers? Where?
I don't know why, but I got Canada ringing in my head regarding all of these.
Yeah, it could be Canada. I mean, like Canada or like the northwest of America. Or like North Central America. Somewhere up there.
Aronsol, southern wind, breath of Sulimo, my guide. You have helped me along my journey, bearing me forward. Grant me one last request. Carry forward my voice.
Here it comes.
Carry it far, far as the ears of the horse lords. And if they are not but a legend, speak to their hearts.
He's trying to contact the Rohirrim, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what he said, or that's what I think they're doing. They're getting really good use out of those drone shots, and they're good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Uh-oh.
Oh man, great makeup for the trolls.
Those aren't trolls. Those are probably orcs.
Oh, sorry, you know, goblins, orcs, all that shit.
Yeah.
This dude looks like he's from Mad Max, though.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going. Maybe.
And the strongest one.
Maybe he's a man from the east. But that guy definitely looks like an orc or a goblin, one of the two. I think they're the same thing, really. That guy just looks like a Viking.
Yeah.
A Viking with a paint fetish.
He's just drawn his own location, unfortunately.
So this is Boromir before Boromir was Boromir.
Possibly. If he's part of that lineage.
Maybe. Looks like he could be. It looks like he could be more like Faramir. Oh, hello. I would like to know who those people are because I don't know, like, if there's any significance, like the white and the black and the paint and everything. I think they might be like from, because they are to the north. Oh,
Well,
I thought he was going to block it.
Looking at this location as well, you know, it could be France. There's some sort of foresty rock sort of formations you see in France as well.
Oh. Ooh. Good choreography.
Oh yeah. Trying to be brutal. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's say this is a pretty good choreography. Not gonna lie. I think it's not a zombie.
Yeah. God, you're rooting for him, aren't you?
Who?
The Gondorian, or whatever he's called.
Yeah, Gondorian. I don't remember his actual name. I mean, he looks like a white American. I gotta root for him, right?
Looks like a European.
Yeah, same diff.
Those are the other dudes who headbutted him.
Wait, what?
So did the dude with the black face paint who headbutted him.
Mm-hmm.
He looked European too.
He looks
despite
Viking.
the makeup.
Well, I guess
yeah.
he's a Viking, so that would be European.
Yeah, would be European. Yeah,
because Norwegian is European, right? It's still Europe. It's not Asia yet.
And Scandinavia is all Europe.
Okay, that's what I thought. See, you come for a Lord of the Rings fan film and you get a geography lesson.
All like foresty locations around Europe. You know, this could be anywhere, to tell you the truth, but wherever it's still location-wise, it looks absolutely fascinating, fantastic. Yeah. Sorry,
it does look good. As I said, I'm digging this fan film. Not gonna lie.
Ice cream. That's a Rohirrim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at the helmet. Listen, if that's not Carl Urban, I riot.
So they had that Viking look about them, the Rohirrim.
Oh, got him. Ooh,
nice.
Nice.
I am Boromir, son of Emildir. I come from Minas Tirith.
It almost seems like this is dubbed over, but it
definitely.
You do not belong here, warrior. Nor that strong blast we heard. We are looking for the man who blew the horn.
Your search is over. And so is mine.
Unfriendly alliance, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Rohan and Gondor have always had a testy
Issues.
relationship.
What
Yeah.
brings you here?
I come in peace, but with a word of war. I have a message for your chieftain. Gondor calls for aid.
Afterwards, the riders headed south, and in the Battle of the Calabrant Field, they crushed the Balchos army. For this glorious deed, Cirion gifted them the province of Calanadon, which was from then on known as Rohan.
Oh, so this is like the origin of Rohan. Got it.
Oh yeah, awesome.
I was wondering why they went so far north to talk to the Rohirrim.
Yeah. Well, actually, I never really realized that until you mentioned it.
So yeah, so
Okay, yeah.
the origin of and there's probably just a bunch of credits.
A lot of credits.
That's it.
Before we get copyrighted. Sorry, people out there. Well, Cheeto, what you got to say about that?
I thought it was really good. It was very wordy in the beginning, but I was expecting something like that with Lord of the Rings. There's always like a huge monologue in the beginning of anything Lord of the Rings. I mean, even Rings of Power, which I know was very contentious between fans, but one thing it got right was that it was very wordy and world building in the first 15 minutes of the first episode. It was cool to see something a little bit different, as I said, like kind of I'm assuming that this is going to be from one of Tolkien's side stories about the origins of the Rohirrim. Maybe they kind of took some creative, or not Rohirrim, the Rohan, the actual state of Rohan. So that was interesting. I mean, I had no idea where that was going, because I was under the impression that Rohan existed when they were. But apparently, as I said, I was confused as to why they were going so far north to get to the Rohirrim. So I thought maybe there was something up there. I don't know, like
Creative liberties, you're saying?
Yeah, maybe there was. I don't know if this is the actual like Tolkien account of the creation of Rohan, or if they took some creative liberties. I'm assuming if they call it, what was it, a Tolkien tribute or whatever? I can't remember what the title said it was, but it was like a Tolkien tribute or a Tolkien.
It felt more like a Peter Jackson tribute of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, if you know what I mean.
And a lot of people would say that Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings was very faithful for the most part to the essence of Lord of the Rings. So I mean, they go hand in hand a lot of times, but there are still some people that say, well, they're book purists and they're Tolkien purists, and so trust me, when we did our Rings of Power reviews, I did huge deep dives into like Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings books and the Lord of the Rings movies and the differences and the mythos and like the beginning of the first age, second age, third age, and then obviously things that probably happened in the fourth age. Like, so I did a deep dive on it. I really did. I kind of got sucked in.
Yeah, I looked into the lore as well, from all different ages. I was always curious about the rest of the map of Middle Earth, like what's east of Mordor, what's south of Gondor.
There's stuff down there. What are they called? No, I don't remember. They were the people of the East they were the I think they were the people with the elephants. Those were the people from the East.
From the Sandlands, which was the south.
The South was the guys from the boats, but that wasn't the guys with the elephants. Those were different. And I don't know their actual names, and I'm sorry. I know people who know Tolkien will probably be screaming at their screen right now, but what is out? Rune. The territory of Rune.
Okay.
Is where is out east, and actually that's where Rings of Power season 2 is heading, because at the end of Rings of Power season 1, the little hobbit and whoever the gray guy, like the gray, or the what is he called, the
Probably, I think it's going to be Gandalf.
I hope
I
it's not
think it's
Gandalf. I want it to be a
I
blue
think it's
wizard.
I think it's Gandalf. I think it's Gandalf, unfortunately, but
Well, I hope it's a
but
blue wizard. I think that would be much better than it being Gandalf.
I think it was kind of uh resolved by the end of the season that it was Gandalf. But
All
we'll
right, well,
see.
we'll see. Anyway, but with this fan film, no, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was honorable to the majority of the source material that I know of. As I said, Tolkien's sources, like, or Tolkien's guide is just huge. His lore is huge with Lord of the Rings. So I think it was really good, in my opinion. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I really like this like even though you said it was word at the beginning, it was the exposition sorry done right. It was what you expect at the beginning of like Fellowship of the Ring when they're explaining everything about this particular world
Hmm.
and some of the characters and so on, and just following this lone wolf once all of that was done and him trying to it was really hard to say. Find, I'll be honest, with you, I kind of lost it a little bit regarding what his mission was, but him trying to fulfill that mission. There's a film called Excalibur. I'm not sure if you've seen that. It's back
Maybe.
in the early '80s. It's got Patrick Stewart in it. It's who has a small role. Liam Neeson in it. It's got a small role. It's basically the story of Excalibur and oh god, who pulls the sword from the stone? I forgot his name. Arthur, King
I'll
Arthur, and
say King Arthur.
Helen Mirren plays King Arthur's evil sister, who seduces her brother by pretending to be somebody else and makes love to him so she can give birth to a royal child.
Ew.
Yeah, I know it's fucked. She's his half sister, but regardless, it's still fucked. Yeah, but it's a great film. One of the few adult fantasy films of that period, but nevertheless, it reminded me of this particular fan film at times, and the essence of Peter Jackson's sort of like epicness was in there as well. It was great. The drone shots were great, locations, costumes, makeup, artistry, everything was really well done. The
Hmm.
action when it came into that Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson style fight scene was really really good as well.
Hmm.
The save from the Rohirrim at the end, really good. This is hard to fault, but I look forward to marking it regardless. What are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought it was really well done. As I said, and by the way, me saying that it was like wordy in the beginning, that's, as I said, that's what I came to expect. Like, it did not bug me whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, it followed true to form with Lord of the Rings fashion, that there's a huge exposition dump in the beginning, like, which needs to happen, because if you're going to understand what's going on, you need exposition, especially with Lord of the Rings. It's just so like massive. Like, the movies just touch, I would say the movies just touch on 10%, if that, of the entire lore of Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's world. Like, yeah, Lord of the Rings is a small part of it.
I'm finding it. I'm really stuck because I should just give this a 10, but my mind keeps telling me 9. But I'm thinking to myself, what did I dislike about this fan film that warrants a 9 and not giving it a 10? Because both marks, obviously, I mean, 9 is still superb,
Hmm.
and I can't think of anything. Even the earlier scenes with him and his horse, but I sometimes I think to myself, you can cut certain scenes out, but I didn't mind any of that. And him wandering the woods and all of that, I didn't mind any of it, and I've, I thought the pacing was just right. The 20 minutes, it felt okay. I mean, it actually wasn't even 20 minutes. The film was like 15 minutes, like a quarter of it is gone to credits. So credit to this fan film. I think
Hmm.
even though I want to give it a 9, I think I have to give it a 10.
Okay.
It's pretty good, and it's good to see that in 2024 we finally got good fan film that we watched this year, because unlike last year where the quality of fan films was all over was quite high. We haven't really had a decent fan film this year. I would say this is definitely the first, and hopefully the first of many. Don't go on my shoulder, my son. So yeah, a 10 for me. I enjoyed this. This was the level I was hoping I would get from a Lord of the Rings fan film, especially that something with Peter Jackson-esque. What they pulled off was excellent. So yeah, it gets top marks for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you look for these guys. They
all the links will be in the description.
Yeah, in the description below. I totally understand why they got almost 3 million views in the last 3 years.
You should really sub to this. I mean, I think we should sub to them. Honestly, NerdTube. I think we should sub to them.
Definitely. I mean, the fact that they got less than 10,000 subscribers, and they pull out a fan film with over 3 million views. Sorry, with almost 3 million views. That's a lot of credit to them. Word of mouth is how this fan film got so popular in the first place. So yeah, it warrants it. It warrants it. So yeah, good stuff. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube. We are without doubt the greatest YouTube channel, and we're also on TikTok as well. So follow us on both platforms. Take care now. Bye bye.